Oh, hiya, my name's David. I'm the Wandering Ponderer. A very cold Wandering Ponderer. I'm in the centre of town today. I want to continue in the sort of themed format that I've been going in. And there's a lot of old photographs that reveal certain things about the history of Coggeshall. I want to show you something. Nothing unusual about this. It's a telephone box. Tells you to lift the handset. Nothing much. No longer any phone books. The light that's in here has been blacked out with spray paint. If you look at this, we're thinking about removing this payphone. They've been saying that since the 21st of the 6th, 2020. But the demise of the payphone is not really the subject of this video, but in some ways it's connected. Because today I want to talk about communication, a history of communication in Coggeshall. Just scraping the surface. The other day I did a video down the co-op, and down there, as I've pointed out previously, is the telephone exchange. I'm going to take you somewhere today to where the first telephone exchange was in Coggeshall. I'll give you a view. There's an old photograph that depicts this view with buntings over the road there, and just on the edge of the photograph is this building here. And if we go across the road, this building here was Coggeshall's first post office and telephone exchange. Post offices. Now the post office, which had migrated to across the road back there, I'll show you a picture of it shortly, right next door to Bijou. The post office used to be there, and previous to that, where Bijou is, a row of shops along that used to be a post office as well. And in this day and age, the post office is in here. And for how long it's going to be in here, well, only time will tell. Back in Victorian times, the penny black was the world's first adhesive postage stamp. The stamp features the profile of Queen Victoria. It was first issued on the 1st of May 1840. It was the 14th of January 1878 when Alexander Graham Bell demonstrated the telephone for the first time to Queen Victoria at her rural retreat at Osborne House. He made the UK's first publicly witnessed long-distance calls, calling Cowes, Southampton and London. In 1845, the first telegraph service opened in the UK. Telegram boys became popular in the United Kingdom after the General Post Office took over control of inland telegraphs from the railways. During the 1930s, the Post Office introduced motorcycles, and this started in Leeds, where boys aged 17 were allowed to volunteer for training, but only with the permission of their parents. During its heyday in the 1930s, the telegraph service was delivering an average of 65 million telegrams per year. However, the service was running at a loss, estimated at £1 million annually. Once upon a time, the streets of Coggeshall would have seen telephone boxes. The famous red telephone box throughout the country is now in decline. The use of mobile phones in this day and age, which seem to have taken over the minds of the young as they walk down the streets, just focused on their phones. This use has caused the telephone box to become a thing of the past. But in my day, the post office was post office and telephones, and it used to be called the GPO, which is the General Post Office, and they used to handle telephones. Nowadays it's all split up. The telephone company is a private company all of its own, and the post office itself has been split up into the Royal Mail and Post Office, which is the post office counter. But that's a little bit of history, in the sense that the first telephone exchange is there, and the new telephone exchange is down by the co-op. But the clues have been in the photographs. Most of the photographs I've shown you at some point have got a telegraph pole or a telephone pole in them. Thank you for stopping by and giving me a watch, and I hope you have a good Christmas. This is the last one before Christmas, so take care of yourself. I'll see you after Christmas at some point. I'm sticking it up there. Don't forget, if you wouldn't mind, and giving it a thumbs up. Stay safe, and I'll see you in another video.